pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. There's big things in the near future right here on this piece of property. Our check engine lights again. All right, we're pulling up to town hall. I got Ron with me, and yep, just as I kind of figured, this was going to be what's going to go on. So, I guess we will be recording this, and we're going to find out what's going on with Ron's permit. How does he go there and find out about a permit, and then the superintendent calls you personally on a personal cell phone? And then what she'd say to you? She said, if you can't find a permit, if you can't find a permit,
I'm not going to turn the recording device off. So
I'm going to record all I want. To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. What is up? Shout out once again, Tom, man. Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure meeting you. And look, the flag's flying high. All thanks to you, bud. All right, what is going on today? Well, there's a lot of things going on today. I got to get down to Tube Town, the original. I got to get some of everybody's favorite, well, you know what it is. I got to get some of that done, but at the same time, I do got to get over to Town Hall and find out what's going on. Last I was told, I'll to fill out a RV permit application or something like that. So we will go over there and find out. Now, keep in mind, I am not going to film Sean and the new clerk or anything. I'm going to go in there and take care of business. However, if the other gentleman's there, obviously I will be filming because, accountability. You know what I mean? You guys are like unsteady on your feet, and luckily you start to fall over, but I caught you. And then maybe we'll get over to the ranch. Got a few things to do over there as well. Actually, we got a few things to do everywhere. But anyway. I'm loving that flag. Yes, my apologies. I didn't have my hat off when I did that. I'm so used to needing this right here because I would have forgot it and it would have been somewhere else. But there's big things in the near future right here on this piece of property. I'll tell you that much. Am I just rambling? Am I bothering somebody right now that, oh, you're just rambling, not doing nothing? I've seen a couple of comments like that. Welcome to the Rambling Man. All right, stop rambling. These trees are going to be going. That's one of the missions. I'm going to help Ron clean up around the front there. Yeah, Ron's not here right now. I'm not sure where he's at, but we'll get with him in a little bit and find out. I don't want to actually go to Town Hall just yet because, as I mentioned, I don't want to put nothing on them until he get his power back up and going. So we'll just kind of hang out and wait. Actually, I'll give Ron a text and find out where he's at. But I noticed that the other mayor was down there at his RV park. So if I go over there now and he follows me over there, that wouldn't look good, would it? Definitely time for these to go, and yeah, I'll make it look a lot better. And just have the plants, I think, are going to make it look a lot better out here, like that. Ta-da! Look how much better it looks. And how easier it's going to be to maintain as well. Ta-da! So what Ron's doing, I'm gonna help him clean it up. He's gonna be making a parking area right there. But yeah, little by little, we're cleaning it up, baby. All right, last one. Hands are all sticky now from the pine needles, but it's looking a lot better. I tell you, I talked to Ron yesterday. He ended up going out and buying that second generator, and but man, he hasn't texted me back yet. But hopefully, I'll hear from him a little bit. And we'll get that all figured out. Maybe we'll take a ride over to Town Hall, see if anybody's there, because they're not over there no more. Dun, 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 dun. Well, we got I mean, it's looking good. I'm definitely going to be, I think I'm taking that thing out. But Ron just got home. He said a few things and we'll head over to City Hall. But I found a Tube Town 2.0 token. I put it right there for the next contestant. And the next contestant on, come get your Tube Town 2.0 token, baby. It's definitely looking a lot better over there now we got all that cleaned up. It's mighty nice. Our check engine lights again. All right, we're pulling up to town hall. I got Ron with me, and yep, just as I kind of figured, this was going to be what's going to go on. So, I guess we will be recording this, and we're going to find out what's going on with Ron's permit. So, this should be entertaining, people. Before we get into town hall, and I'm going to try and walk you guys and guide you through this. 230 bucks. Yep. So this is now the third one I put in my truck. Throttle control sensors, if you're wondering what those engine lights were. I still haven't put it in, so we're going to find out about that a little bit later on. But when we get inside here, I want everybody to know that you listen the best you can, put your closed captions on. You can hear everything that's happening, and you're going to get the gist of this once again. I do apologize. I was getting a little flustered. Remember, I've been feeling Ron's frustration just from him talking to me about this, you know. So I'm definitely a little bit frustrated myself. And then you guys just leave me some comments. Let me know what you think as it goes on. And then again, at the very end, whenever, well, just hold tight. So let's go get inside and see what happens. Like I said, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not asking for my RV permit until let me take that off because I can't have that in there. So once again, we'll see if what the situation is. All right. Obviously, it's a little hard to hear. We're going into the office right then, as I was a little bit behind Ron. But as you can hear, he was checking on the status of his permit, is basically what he had said. So, and then Zim was saying something to the fact of, again, I just was walking in, but he was waiting on the permit inspector or something. The permit inspector, is that what he said? I mean, I don't even know what a permit inspector is, but okay. Or is he the permit inspector?
Can't video the office or contents now.
I'm not videoing anything in the office.
Is the video on?
I'm not videoing nothing in the office, Jim. Sir?
Are you recording the contents?
I'm recording his conversation with you for accountability.
Okay. Well, you're not allowed to record anything out of the clerk's office.
I'm not recording anything in the clerk's office, bud.
This conversation is in the clerk's office about someone else's business.
He asked me to film for accountability, sir. Screech and halt. Wait a minute. What happened to Ron? Why is he all of a sudden once again worried about me coming in there and filming? And again, I was being respectful. I wasn't filming in the office, just like before. I was like just being totally respectful, trying to use my sirs, and yeah, I'm just like, okay, why don't you worry about Ron and his request as to the status on the permit and the inspection and the inspector permit inspector, or whatever it was he said. But the volume does get louder, so just bear with me. So, Mr.
We still have an issue with the clerks. But we are trying to work with the building inspector to get the permit issued because it was never correctly issued on the process.
What was incorrect about that?
There was never a permit issued. And all the paperwork was done without a permit. So I'm trying to find out if the paperwork is valid to use it to apply to a permit or not. I want the building official to let us know.
He has the receipt that he already had inspection done. And actually, the Old Town Clerk said that he had sent the email to CFCU. Does anybody else feel like you're getting run in circles again? Remember with me and all the different applications and processes I had to do to get to where I was at, to get the stop work notice? So Ron already went and filled up the application, paid the $50. Ron already, and he said it was like 5 pages, and then paid the $300 for the inspection and the inspector's fee. And just like you heard, or you'll hear, I'm not sure where I'm at in the video, but the Old Town Clerk said he had sent it over. In fact, he said he emailed it over, so that means there should be records of it, right? I wouldn't imagine the old clerk's gonna be like, oh, yeah, he sent it over, and he really didn't send it over. That's my thoughts. Secondly, how long does it take to figure out what if the paperwork's right? Can't you just call the building inspector, old Joseph Payne? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what you did when you got all your other things going on. But yeah, like a couple hours already? You've been working on a couple hours after you known about it for a couple weeks. Remember, the interview with Ron's coming up, timestamps, dates, as to when he last spoke with Zim, as to where he's at now, and he's still waiting. Like, all right, let's go forward. So I'd like to know what the confusion is, man. He's just trying to get his power back on.
I just told you the confusion is.
The confusion is he's been inspected. You can send over to CFC.
Travis, I'm not gonna argue with you.
I'm not arguing, dude. He's been out power almost a year, bro.
The conversation's with him. I'm having.
Yeah, and I'm helping him. So you can ask him. Ask him, Zim.
I just told him what the problem is.
Okay, so can you start to generate his permit for him right now, currently? You said to give him time, right? Give him time as the clerks get in, right? And then it's been a week. All you got to do is figure out what he needs to do to get his power hooked up, Zim. That's it, dude.
I just explained it. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself.
Just explained it. He explained it. He wasn't sure about the paperwork, if it had to, what it had to do with the inspectors, if it could be used for the permit. The permit wasn't issued, but there was no permit number. If it's just me that's confused here, because I'm still kind of confused. Can you explain? Can you like show the paperwork? Can you show the paperwork to Ron by explaining, okay, all he did was show Ron that there was no permit number on there. And it goes by a permit number. But yeah, he did tell Ron everything looked good on it when he talked to Ron on the phone. Remember, interview with Ron coming. So he just explained that, the paperwork wasn't done right. Well, can you explain how and why the paperwork wasn't done right? And I would think by this point in time, with as many permits as he's had to pull over there to the RV park, he would probably know the process, right? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Okay, so Ron, do you understand what he's saying?
Somewhat. The other clerk said that they did generate a permit and send it over. That's where the discrepancy lies.
He inappropriately done the paperwork. All the paperwork was done incorrect. And I'm trying to find out the process that he did with the building official. Can it be applied to a permit, or do we gotta start over?
Okay, so I got guidance from him, from Belinda and him from start to finish on every step to make sure I did everything correctly.
Right, you did. And they were not doing it correctly themselves. Okay, first off.
Well, I guess you could probably show him, at least kind of give him the idea of where whatever was filled out, that you could say, hey, look, this is where it was done.
See, I picked it up right there. This is what we're working on right now. We've been working on it for over 2.5 hours trying to get this building official to process it.
Then why can they go ahead and sign off on the inspection? He could pay the fee and sign off on the inspection, and it'd be done, and it just needs to be sent over.
Did you not pay the fee already?
Yeah, he paid the fee.
Okay, so therefore what I'm trying to do is get this paperwork that's done, to get it in the correct form with the building official, so the Central Florida is not accepting it like it is. Okay, so I've got to get it correct.
Why? It ain't.
I'm not going to repeat myself over and over. Now, this is the third time you've asked.
Yes, I know I keep stopping it, but I just got to try to get clarity throughout this video. Now he has to figure out how to do the paperwork, and he has to talk with the building official. Because again, Central Florida Electric wasn't accepting it how it was. Well, didn't Ron go through everything the way he was told to go through it, and then went to the power company to find out what's going on? The power company called Zim, said you have to go back and talk to Zim. Is this not bizarre to everybody out there? Why do you have to talk to a building official for this guy to get power? Again, how many permits have you had to pull there at the RV park? So how many times have you already been through this permit process? How do you not know what the process is? So when I go there and the superintendent personally calls you from her personal cell phone, is very disgruntled with him, that's okay? How does that work? Because you realize the laws, right, Zim? You realize you're not allowed to interfere with this stuff.
I know what the law is. You're not allowed to record contents in his office.
I'm not recording no content in this office.
The conversation is over until the recorder is off.
Here it goes again. Here you go, breaking sunshine law again. You didn't do it wrong. You didn't do it wrong. That's not right. This is wrong. That's wrong. Everybody did it wrong. But I did all mine right. Okay, so once again, I'm jumping in here and like trying to dissect all this. But yeah. Let's just keep listening. Jeez.
You're the one breaking the sunshine law.
How?
You're recording this office.
I'm not recording in this office.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Sir,
I'm here with him.
I'm asking you.
And he asked me to be here with him.
It doesn't matter. This is the clerk's office.
I'm not in the clerk's office.
You're not allowed to record the contents of the clerk's office.
I'm not recording the contents of the clerk's office, Zim. I'm here for his accountability so he knows what goes on.
This conversation is taking place in the clerk's office. you're recording.
I'm not recording it. So, I don't know, again, Zim, I'd like to find out what I need to do about my RV permit. You said I need to fill out for an RV permit, right? I can do that? 'Cause that's what you said in the video last time. I mean, you said it to the world, not me. You said I need to come in and fill out for the permit, so I'd like to do that. Actually, I would like to conduct my business with the clerk and not you, actually.
So we're talking about his stuff now, are we done with yours, or?
Well, obviously, it seems to be.
We're talking about both things at one time.
Ron, do you have any more questions for this guy?
No, not at this time. Like I said, my only discrepancy is that
I am
you
working
said
on
the
getting
permit
this
was
done.
never generated, and the previous clerk said that there was a permit generated, and they sent it over.
Just me when I asked if Ron had any more questions for him, and Ron started to mention something, started to talk and say something, he just talked right over him like, oh, we're doing a permit, blah, blah, blah. Was that, is he like a leader of the town and trying to listen, or is he trying to dictate what's going on?
No, I mean, I understand, yeah.
Do you have a permit with a permit number on it?
I'm
If you have
just
that, I'll
saying
be glad to
that
process.
that's what the
That's
previous
what's
clerk
missing.
said.
That makes this thing all totally invalid, because there was not a number pushed with it at the beginning. All paperwork follows that permit number, and he didn't do it correctly.
Hold up, wait a minute. Put a little thought in it. Wasn't he kind of being like smart with him? Like, well, if you have the permit, I'll be more than happy to fill it out. That's what he's been trying to get. And then it talks about the permit number. Well, who generates the permit number? That has been my question in my lives. Who generates this permit number? Can you guys tell me in the comments? Definitely not a leader.
Okay, so essentially I'm without power because the clerk did the paperwork incorrectly, so that's why I've been without power for
That is true.
the summer.
And we don't have a clerk yet. We've got someone that's trying to come in and help us. That's not a clerk, that's trying to help us get paperwork together. And we're trying to get this done now. This was a priority to get done soon. This is the first day. This was a priority we worked on.
Understood.
And we've been here for over 2.5 hours. Actually, we've been here since 8 o'clock working on it.
All right.
3 hours.
Well, thanks for your time.
And I will reach out and call you as soon as I get a word from him, and I'll let you know.
Okay.
That is correct. 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 Your fault. Your fault. Your fault. Your fault. Your fault. Not my fault. Even if you are a drama llama, right? Can people just put the common denominator into this scenario? The new clerk or first day. That's the third new clerk, and I think in a month. So remember, Belinda left, Belinda's sister, the town clerk, the vice mayor, and now the next clerk. So there's 5. I think there might be somebody I'm missing. So there's 5 people that are no longer there. Why? It's got to be something. Maybe it's the water. Okay, so my turn.
Just like I called you the day you went to Central Florida Power about the situation there.
No, they called you, dude. They didn't even know. He went there, she called you on your phone. That's the did that happen, Ron?
Yeah, and then he told them to have me call him. And
Yeah. How does that even work? How does that work?
How's what?
How does he go there and find out about a permit, and then the superintendent calls you personally on a personal cell phone? And then what'd she say to you? She said, if you can't find a permit,
This conversation's over.
that
Turn that
if you
recording
can't find a
device off.
permit,
I'm not going to turn the
that-
recording device off. It's off.
I'm going to record all I want.
Whoa, what do you mean? Whoa, wait a minute. We turned this recording device off when we were validating, when basically I was just having, remember everybody, interview coming with Ron, and I've already spoken with Ron about a lot of this already, so I already know quite a bit. But the fact that he went to the power company called him being Zim, and then Zim, the mayor, told the power company to call Zim. Here, Mr. Powerman, I'd like to go ahead and get my power on. I live in Otter Creek. Well, customer, you need to call the mayor of Otter Creek. Oh, no, hold on. I messed up there. Hello, Mr. Powerman. I'm here to turn on my power in Otter Creek. Hold on. Superintendent. He wants to get his power turned on in Otter Creek. Didn't you say something about Otter Creek? Hey, Zim, somebody's here trying to turn on power in Otter Creek. What do you want me to do? Tell him to call you? Oh, okay, gotcha. I'll call you. All right. Excuse me, Mr. Customer, you need to call the mayor of Otter Creek. How was that for my little acting rendition? Like, is that now that
now that that was being said by the actual gentleman who it happened to, who was actually saying it, oh, the conversation's over, no more recording, blah, 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 blah. Now he's coming to the door, kind of, didn't put his hands on me or nothing, you know, but trying to get the door and like shut the door. Like it's so bizarre. It's like the Twilight Zone. I'm telling you, it's just like, it's like occurring again, this whole Otter Creek thing. But now it gets better. Guess what? Because now it's my turn to talk about the RV permits. And guess what happens?
Don't turn the recording device off. It's
I'm going to record all I want. Zim? Okay.
The office isn't open, by the way.
Well, it's 7 to noon, actually.
You see the benefit out of it?
Well, that's what it was before. So what can I find out about my RV permit, Zim?
The office isn't open at this time.
Why is it not open?
Please.
Why is it
If you
not
want to continue
open?
the conversation, you turn the recording device off.
No, yeah, I'm not, dude. See, here he goes again, folks. Okay. Is the office closed, or can we continue this conversation if I turn the recording device off? I'm really, really getting even more confused. Because, yes, is the office closed, or can we continue the conversation with the recording device off? Okay, people, that's going to be it. That's, you know, if you didn't like me clipping it up, I mean, that's the whole thing in its entirety. I just, you know, threw my insight in there. I just, you know, I'm hoping that some progress got done today for Ron. I haven't actually talked to him yet, but hopefully he's gotten somewhere more in the right direction and got some more. I don't even know. I don't know what, and he don't know what. I don't think nobody knows what. But either don't even know if the office is closed, or if we continue this conversation without the recording devices. So that is it. That's more of the. I'm not sure how the lighting is. That is more of the happenings that went down. And I got to fix my truck. My truck's broke. We just got back from that with Milo, and yeah. So I got some other things going on, so I didn't get a chance to get out today. But I'll be back out tomorrow. So I'm just gonna let you finish up with me walking out of here, and yeah, you'll see the frustration from actually both of us. Once again, here we are with another disarray of this guy. I've done nothing for this town but help it, and now this poor lady in there don't even know what she got herself into. Ron, here he is walking defeated because of the fact of what Zim just told him again. Why isn't that guy getting on the phone and doing it right now? Working on it for 2 hours? What kind of heated bull crap is that? I mean, that's absolute absurd. So now Ron's gonna go back in August, sit in his house with his animals, right? With his animals, and sit in the sweltering heat right now. Like literally. This was going to be a good fun video, but I had a feeling that he was going to be here. He was going to be intercepting because of the fact that that's what he does. Now what's going to happen, I guarantee you, there's going to be all kinds of stuff that Ron's going to have to go through again with this stupid process that he's trying to do, or whatever he's trying to do. He's making it up as he goes, and Ron's going to have to go through this process, and what's going to happen? He's probably going to get shot down. You can almost bet on that.